Hey everybody, happy Wednesday evening. Y'all just missed me singing the haircut song to Miss Lisa right before I hit the record button. We are really excited about tonight. For some reason, I just feel this newfound even about this whole year and everything. And I hope that I can give y'all some things that you're gonna work on tonight that are gonna help you with growing your business and moving forward with your 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But I just really felt it was important because for this that's about to happen. I know they do this on the Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday morning Zooms. And so I asked Lindsay if she would pray over us super quick and just start us off with a sweet little prayer.
Awesome. If anybody knows anything about me, I'm not good at praying out loud. So this is a big thing. Sorry, my printer is in the background. We're having a little bit of a nightmare. So if you will close your eyes and bow your head, dear Lord, thank you so, so much for each and every person that is on this Zoom tonight. I just ask that they have an open heart, an open mind, and an empty piece of paper that we can work together tonight. And that, Lord, you put people in each one of our paths that need this product, that need this opportunity. That is, just something that I know each and every one of us just strive to give people and help them live a life they deserve. Lord, we pray for the CEOs of our company that they are continuing to be steadfast, that they are continuing to be innovators and give us all the tools and the things that we need to be successful. I pray for people just like Sandra, who stepped out on a limb and took this over a year ago and has not stopped since. That to me is what a true leader is little by little. That is one thing that our church is practicing right now. It's little by little. It's one foot in front of the other is going to get you on this journey. Lord, I pray for each and every person that may be having some trials, some tribulations, some health challenges, whatever it is, Lord, I pray that you wrap your huge, bold arms around each and every person and just lift them up, heal them, help them, give them the peace that they need each and every single day. Lord, I pray for our country right now. We have just been in turmoil. My pastor said it well, since 2019. I mean, literally, if we could turn the page back to 2019, where we thought life was challenging. So Lord, I just pray that little by little, you get us through these trials, these tribulations, our country, the leaders of our country. But Lord, I ask tonight that you give Sandra the words that she needs to get into the hearts and the minds of each and every person on this Zoom and on the recording that are just going to run with this promo, with this business, with this opportunity, and just GPOT, getting people on Thrive. So these things we ask in your blessed and holy name. Amen.
She's a good prayer. Why do you think she's so skittish about it?
I don't know. That was fabulous. So thank you.
Gorgeous.
That was just, it poured out.
I just took a bath and now I'm sweating in all my orifices. Thanks, guys.
Oh my gosh, you were so cute. I love y'all. Well, I'm just super excited. Okay, we're gonna do some different things, but tonight we're gonna start off just like we always do every week with 3 things that you are grateful for in the last 24 hours. And even when things are crazy and wild, there is always something to definitely be thankful for.
I'm first. I got my 10 free accounts. No orders, but 10 free accounts.
Good job, girlfriend.
That was my first thing I had to get done.
I am working on that with my birthday giveaways.
Yep.
So that's what I'm doing with that.
I have heat all day long, and $8,000 later. Yes, you heard me right. I have heat. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Because it's going to be like 15 degrees here in the great state of Texas tonight.
Oh, goodness. I'm grateful for opportunities. That's one of the things I'm grateful for that have just kind of been popping up and so forth. All right, go ahead and then move on into your I ams. I know it's super hard sometimes to think of the positive I ams that you want to say to yourself. But you know what? Every single person is worthy of all of these I ams. And if you don't have the I am app in your phone, get it on your phone. It will pop I ams to you all day long. And if you're in a rough patch, I mean, let me tell you that those I ams help get me through during some hard times. And so get that app, download it, and set it to send you 13 IMs a day if you need to, in order to feed that positive stuff into your brain. So go ahead and jot those down. And if you got one you want to share, unmute, or you can put it in chat. Let me open chat group really quick. One of the IMs I have always had ever since the get-go, and it's one that I hope that all of y'all have and truly, truly believe it in yourself, and it's I am worthy. No matter what it is, I am worthy. Every single one of you is worthy. Okay, so love doing the positives and getting that done. We're going to do just one thing in our cloud office super quick, and we're going to check our rate of run, and then we're going to be moving on from there. So let's get logged into your cloud. My phone did not charge last night for whatever reason, I don't know. And I've been playing catch up all day and being tied to the charger. So praying my phone is not biting the dust. Okay. Oh, cool. Okay. It went up just a smidge. All right. So what I want you to do is I want you to take your volume. And we're going to divide it by 19 because today is the 19th of the month. I always have to get close to my light over here. Take the smaller number you just got, and you're going to multiply it by 31 because there's 31 days. Ooh, goodness. That math didn't come out right. I think I did something wrong. Yeah. Okay. All right. That math did come out right. So what my rate of run is telling me is that I've got to get the pace picked up. There are things I'm working on that I've got in the trenches that I am working on trying to make sure that that pace does get picked up. One of the things that you could be doing is you could be messaging. This was something that they talked about last night on our training Zoom, is we are so busy wanting to make new friends, get new followers in Instagram and things like that, that we forget to pay attention to the people that we already have within our Facebook, within our Instagram, within your own customer free accounts. Those are gold mines right there. And so don't think that people are not paying attention to you. Write your, like they said last night, write the people down who are always liking your posts as your leads. And I had never thought about that. We'll get in Messenger and say, oh, thanks for liking my stories, or whatever all the time. These are your leads, just like the people who are liking your posts, loving your posts, the ones who are making comments. There's people that are watching you have no idea about. I had a message the other day from someone. She's like, oh, hey, I was watching your recipe the other day. And when you did that one recipe about such and such, I bought the bottle of wine, but what was I supposed to make with that? So I had no idea that she even paid attention to me. So we just never know. While you're in your cloud, let's go ahead and take a quick peek. Go to my team, scroll on down to my customers. More than likely, every single one of you has already done this. And auto ships start processing tonight after midnight. And by now, you should have had conversations with these people. Oh, I always panic thinking that one's January. Nope, that one's February. And then you can also take a look and see who do you have that has an auto ship for the 25th. I have a ton of auto ships that are on the 5th of the month, which is really nice. But where the rest of the month is, it is scattered. It is slim pickings. That means I've got to pick up the pace with getting people on sample packs. And they talked about that last night. Most of y'all that I see right here on this, or those of you that are going to be watching this, you have been doing sample packs for years. You've got to just use what works for you. What works for Susan may not work for me. What works for me may not work for Lisa, and vice versa. So use what works for you. If whatever you're doing is not working, then that's when it's time to kind of pivot a little bit and change it up so that it does work. Put in your sample link. Now that we can do links in our stories in Instagram, be sure you add your link in there. Susan and I were having a conversation yesterday because there was one thing I was trying to figure out and I couldn't figure it out. There's no link in Facebook. There's still not one. I don't know when we'll get it, but I sure do hope it comes soon. So don't forget about putting your sample link in there. I think a lot of times we do tend to forget about that. All right. So last night, one of the things that they talked about was your 3 to 5 connections, the things that you can actually speak about, that you could post about, and things like that. So if you've got yours handy, I have mine on a card. Lisa and Cook and I were chatting the other day about them and giving each other some ideas, because sometimes you see yourself in one way where somebody can give you some ideas. They're like, oh, well, yeah, but you can do this. And so forth. And then we were chatting about how we can take each of those and make it as a Win It Wednesday, a Transformation Tuesday, a thumbs up Thursday, share it Saturday. Saturday doesn't have to just be sample Saturday. It could be share it Saturday. What do you want to share? Or you're something along those lines. Now, what I want you to do is take a look at your 3 to 5 things that you are good at, that you can have conversations about. Now, what we're going to do is, when you take a look at those, what are hashtags that stem around those? Okay, follow me here. Start jotting down some hashtags that are purposeful to your 3 to 5 things, or hashtags that make you think of the things that you are interested in. Now, you can always do health, wellness, and things like that. And when we do those, we're going to see a lot of people within the same industry, just in different companies and so forth. You can still use those hashtags, but here's some that I came up with. I did this list back a while ago, but I was asking Lisa earlier, what is the one part of her 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 that she's not able to get to at the end of the night? And it is the making the new connections. And so this is where we're going to make some new connections. Canning, empty nester, canning and preserving, decorating, repurposing, working out, which hadn't worked out lately. I love to travel. Okay, where do you love to travel? If you've got traveling on there, or travel, where do you travel to? Maybe it's a place you've not ever even been. Bora Bora. Do hashtag Bora Bora if you want to. But start jotting down and keep this as a running list for yourself. Susan and I both have Goldens, golden retrievers, Goldens of Instagram. Those are all hashtags that you can find on there. Hashtag hydrate, electrolytes, heart health. There's a ton. Do the ones that pertain to you. And this list is going to be an ongoing list. You're going to be adding to this list after we get off the phone, after we get off this Zoom. You're going to be adding to it. But I want you to find one that you've jotted down. And we're going to go over into Instagram. And sometimes people are like, it's hard to find folks to follow in Instagram. We've done the whole follow this loop thing, and then we ended up getting sucked in with 7,000 people that you didn't really need. There's only 2 people out of all that I still connect with and chat with. Those are not the people that you want. So grab one of your hashtags, click on your search bar on your little magnifying glass at the bottom of your Instagram, and type in your hashtag. Once you type that in and you click the hashtag, it's going to give you all of these other hashtags. Like if you have the Tag-O-Matic. Okay, so the first one I did was cleaning hacks. Okay. So you can take a look at some of these cleaning hacks that people are showing really quick. click on something that, comes across to you and go follow that person. So it's simple as clicking on there, searching a few of your hashtags, finding a few people that look interesting. Maybe they're showing something that looks interesting to you, what have you. Okay, this lady's got a product I've never even heard of. I'm going to go follow her. I would do this. I would not spend more than 5 minutes at a night doing this, putting in a couple of hashtags and finding new people to follow that way. And as you start coming up with hashtags, your brain is going to be coming up with more and more and more and more. And that's why you want this to be a running list that you can revert back to and come back to if you're like, oh, it's been a while since I've checked the hashtag chilling after work. Well, now, no telling what that hashtag is going to look like for happy hour and things like that. But this is a way that you can actually find people that you want to follow. Okay, so you chose your first one. Let's go do one more. Type in your word. Hit the word and then hit hashtag. There's 10 million posts of people that I could follow for this one that I just tapped on. Oh, that one's in Spanish. Okay, I've just followed 2 new people that have to do with the things that I'm interested in. And you'll be surprised when you do this, all of a sudden these people are going to be following you, or you're going to have other people begin following you. Lately, I've just had some random folks that are following me. Susan and Lindsay, I don't know if there's another way that y'all do it, but this is something I felt like was working for me. And so in trying to find other ways for people to connect and follow and find new people, I thought this might work for somebody else besides just me. But if y'all have something else that y'all are doing, please feel free to pop in. Now, like I said, you don't want to spend more than 5 minutes a night doing that, but that is a way that you can add to, that can be your two new people every single day. It's just something that is super easy and super simple. Keep your list handy. You're going to be adding to it as you go. All righty, let's take a quick second. I am so grateful for all of the birthday wishes yesterday. I am still going back and responding to those. My mother-in-law was talking to Charlie last night, and this was last night, late last night, and she goes, Sandra, I wish you a happy birthday. And I said, oh, I haven't had a chance to go on there and read them all yet. She goes, well, you better get to reading. You got 312 last time I counted. So, and it has grown since then, which I am so humbled and so grateful for. So I have some conversations that are going to get to start happening. So I'm not letting these birthday wishes grow underneath my feet. The giveaway that I'm doing for the next 6 or 5 more days, it is not going to grow underneath my feet. So I did not do 12 days of Christmas giveaway. And so I was trying to think of how can I do something and incorporate something. And I was like, oh, I have all of these fun things. I'll just do it for my birthday. Y'all, guess what's coming up? Valentine's Day. If you wanted to do something, mine is going to be half fun things, and which not that Thrive's not fun, but half things that are coming from Thrive. Various items. one of the last ones I'll do are some sample packs. But I've got the lotion to give away. So there's some great ideas that y'all could do coming up for Valentine's Day. Couples giveaways. That kind of sounds bad. But there's so much that you can take and run with this for Valentine's Day. So don't get bombarded and go, oh, well, I didn't do this or I didn't do that. I didn't think about my birthday. My birthday was like 3 months ago. Girl, let's take this and run with it. You got Mother's Day that's going to be coming up in May. Start pre-planning, but don't wait till May. Do something for Valentine's Day. There's so many really cool ideas of what you can do. You can give away couple sample packs. You can do drawings for those and things like that. You can have somebody do something silly in order to win something. When Ainsley was in marching band, if the kids misplaced something, we made them sing a nursery rhyme in order to get that item back. So you could just make it be something silly that people have to do in order to win whatever the goodie is. People are going to do it. So let's take time. And if you have not finished your birthday reach outs, let's go ahead and do that. I know people that work in the evening that 54321 is done completely in the evening after having conversations with one friend of mine that works 9 to 5 and she hates her job. So she is really working hard to get out of there. Now, if you're like me, I'm having like 8 and 9 right now every single day, which is insane. And so you kind of have to do them in little clips at certain point. I do voice clips for mine that way because I talk faster than I type. And then for people that are just super close and special to me, then I'll go onto their wall And I will put a little blurb on there with, some of my favorite little emojis and so forth, or not emojis, but graphics. So if you've got a bunch of people and you need to finish those up, please feel free to. If you get across someone's name and you're like, yeah, I don't really know. Okay, one of the ones that I just did first while I was muted, she just messaged me back immediately. You will get answers back almost immediately, more so than you will if you put it right straight on someone's wall, if you go into their messenger or doing it the day before or the day after. When you come across names, you're going to see people, you're going to be like, ooh, I don't want to follow that person anymore. Or if you're seeing that a bunch of your names that are popping up are thrivers that you may have met like 7 years ago down the road somewhere, and you don't even know who these people are, unfriend them. You're not being rude. You're cleaning up your friends list. There was one person on here today. Yeah, I unfollowed her back a while ago. No, I'm not trying to be mean, but I'm just not going to wish her a happy birthday. She's not a thriver. I'll just say that really quick. One of the things that we've been doing on Sunday nights, if you're not able to hop on the Sunday night Zoom with Tammy for the power planning for the week, is really thinking about what your theme is going to be for the day. Like today, why Wednesday, when it Wednesday, where it Wednesday. Thumbs up Thursday. Lisa, kudos to Lisa because she came up with that one the other day for Thumbs Up Thursday. There's Thirsty Thursday, Thankful Thursday. There was one I had last week. Oh, for Friday, of course, we've always got Flex Friday. I have written down Fudge Friday. I have no idea why I have Fudge Friday written down. Lisa, did you come up with that one?
No, you were going to talk about the new fudge brownie lifestyle mix.
Thank you. Okay. It takes two brains sometimes. I also have Faithful Friday because my word for this year is faithful. I've got to be faithful in all aspects of my life in order to make anything happen or accomplish anything. You could do Feature Friday, Freebie Friday. So there's so many things that you can do that it almost becomes overwhelming. So choose one. Like each week, I'll write down 4 or 5 that I know are on my mind and my heart. Oh, Fix It Friday. Tiffany, that's awesome. Yes, Fix It Friday, and which I'm assuming this is Tiffany Nichols on here right now. Tiffany Nichols, I know that you've got a lot going on in your world, sister, but that might be a post for you for Friday is Fix It Friday. Take a picture of it and go, hey, anybody know what the quickest way is to fix this door? People love giving the advice, whether they're right or wrong. They love giving advice because people like to be know-it-alls. That's going to get a ton of people commenting for you. And you're not just making something up. You truly want to know, how would someone fix this door, so to speak. But this is where you can take, like we've talked about, like they talked about last night, with your theme for the day, you can take one of your 3 to 5 things that you are good at, and you can fit it into that. Now, here's a case in point. Sometimes I can only see the middle of the forest, but I don't see the trees on either side. So when Lisa and I were talking the other day, one of the things that we were chatting about is how I have actually, y'all don't even know this, most of y'all, but I actually have a little degree in Chicago. I went to a class in Chicago for redesign and staging furniture. Most of y'all probably didn't even know that, but I love to repurpose furniture. So Lisa was like, duh, Sandra, that's a Transformation Tuesday. Oh, holy crap. Okay, take a piece, whatever I've transformed. So there's so many things that you are interested in that you can have those 5+ conversations. You're the dog mom or whatever. They're going to fit into so many realms. And those are your posts each week. You can change it up. But if I really were to do Transformation Tuesday with the different things that I have repurposed and done here at my house, y'all, I would have stuff for a long time. So Transformation Tuesday doesn't necessarily have to be just about Thrive physical transformations. Have you gone through some kind of a faith transformation of some sort? So right now I have thumbs up Thursday, thankful Thursday, leading in for tomorrow. So if y'all got any other ideas for Thursday, pop them in there or unmute. You can go onto Pinterest and there's always a list of the hashtags that you can come up with. And
Travel Thursday, if one of your hashtags or one of the things you're interested in, you could travel Thursday. You could one week, give advice where to go. Next week, ask for advice where to go.
There you go. Or if you don't travel very often, advice of what do I need to pack? I'm flying for the first time in forever. What are some helpful hints for traveling when you're not used to traveling? That would have been me before Lavelle because I never went anywhere.
So, and Travel Thursday doesn't have to mean you're going out of the country it can mean you're going to the next town. How can I pack in a duffel bag? It can mean those packing cubes that still, I swear to God, don't save me any damn room, but people swear by them. All of those things, like people love to tell you how to do things. So if you're asked, they'll tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Sandra, also Friend Friday, you could shout out a friend maybe that's helped you out through the week or something. So
that's a great idea. So you don't always have to stick with the same theme every single day, like from Monday to the next Monday, you can change it up, but you can make it fit you. Tiff, I know there's things that you know a ton about when it comes to like packing and moving and things like that, that the rest of us don't even know. I mean, with working at the storage place, prior to the job you've got right now. So there's a lot that you know about that would be helpful to someone on Facebook that is moving. And along those lines. I've got to get my Thursday and Friday content ready. And shout out for Susan really quick on her Lunch and Grows this week. I finally have them written down with in my new calendar. And the lady that spoke was talking about TikTok. I had do reels, but I have only done a few TikToks, and she was talking about how she has gained so much more momentum by putting things in her TikTok. And she's like, it doesn't have to be fancy. It doesn't have to be perfect. She's like, I mess up on mine all the time. But the thing is just getting in there and doing them. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be an expert. But I also heard her say something that was like, whoa, if you've not gone live before, if you've never gone live in your Facebook or whatever, you are strongly encouraged to go live, because if you're not willing to show your face, then how are people going to get to know you? And so if you've not gone live before on Facebook, giving some advice or talking or giving an idea or whatever, blah, 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 just saying, hey, go live, do it, rip the Band-Aid off and do it. Oh, Tiffany says, never use plastic totes to store stuff. Plastic breaks when stacked and they take up more space than cardboard boxes. Well, who knew that? Okay. Then that could be your move it Monday, for moving post, a moving post, or stack it Saturday, something like that. But you may not realize, but that's information that people didn't know. I've been in the process of getting rid of all my cardboard boxes and replacing them with plastic. So we've only got just a couple of minutes left. Anybody got any other ideas for the good of the cause?
Sandra, I really enjoyed what the last guy that said last night, picking
Jason?
10 people, Jason, yeah, picking 10 people and focusing on them for the week and just being really intentional with 10 people for a week and then pick 10 more. So whether that's people on your Facebook feed that you don't see all the time, or maybe somebody that has had a free account with you. I mean, Lord, I could start there and have plenty. So I just thought that was a great idea. He called it his, let me find my notes. Maybe his 10s list.
I wrote that
Love
down.
list. I'm sorry. He called it a love list. So he picked 10 people per week that he really focuses on and he's intentional with them for that week. I thought that was a great idea.
Yeah, Jason is phenomenal. He is absolutely phenomenal. There were some great things on that training, whether you're new to Thrive or whether you've been in this industry for 7 years and what have you. There were still some amazing things that we heard on that training last night. It is in the cloud for a limited time. And so if you did not get to watch that last night, take it in little chunks and pieces if you need to. The First Lady chats so fast that after that, you're just going to be like, okay, get your notes done with her, and then go on and listen to the next lady. And then Jason Stewart rounded it out there at the end. But just a fabulous training video if that's something that you've not dug into before. Oh, Worn Out Wednesday, ways to reset mentally and emotionally. And you know what? There's going to be a lot more people who need Worn Out Wednesday than what we even realize. And if you're worn out, then this, the cause and effect. Okay, so you may be worn out, but then this, that kind of a thing. But thank y'all, everybody, for feedback tonight and for your participation. Just some great ideas shared, and I cannot wait for next Wednesday. We will have already had the auto ship, so make sure that you are getting those messages out to those people for the 25th. And as all else, thrive on, y'all. I love you big. Oh, hang on. Somebody got to get a picture. Wait. Don't you jump off yet. You got to get a picture. Okay. All righty. I love y'all big, and I'll tag y'all. Love y'all.